How's it going, everyone? It's Pipnish again, and I have a bunch of mixed clips for you here today. Something I'd like to know from you guys is if I should start organizing my clips by character. I don't really main anyone, but I do play a couple of characters, Venom being one of them, as you see here. Now, there's a couple easy kills you're going to see throughout here, and I did increase my sensitivity, like I talked about in the last video. I don't suggest the default sensitivity for anybody, even the newest of new players. This game seems more slow than any other game I've seen sensitivity-wise. And then here you'll see me punish this Storm for existing. Kind of got her off her ult there. Also, I got a new mic. Don't know if you can tell, but I like this sound a lot better. I was using my controller mic initially, and that was horrid. So here's a couple more kills with Venom. I really enjoyed this match. It didn't seem like everyone in the match was, were bots. They were all trying pretty hard. It went back and forth a lot. This was a really fun match for me. I really don't enjoy those matches that swing really hard one way or the other, even if we're winning. It just feels like a free win. And another thing that feels really good to me is when you have that swing in, that immediate diving strike to kill, not having to continue to chase them down. That immediate serotonin feels so good. Another thing that I think I should do that I've seen online is I'm going to test out dropping easy swing. The difference being, as you see there, it just locks onto wherever it can. Instead of, if you take easy swing off, then you have to manually point where you want to connect your web or symbiote appendage, and from there you will swing, and you can kind of have better control that way. Another thing you're able to do if you take off easy swing is connect your web to the ground, and it kind of gives you a bit of a dash forward, which I could have used so many times chasing down those your mantises and your Jeffs who are just kind of walking backwards, healing and shooting you, and it just feels like you're just being farmed. So this is another really good match. A lot of hit and runs here, which makes me want to try Spider-Man a lot. I have played a few matches with him in quick match. I usually join late in those matches, pick them no matter what, and I enjoy that, drop tank or drop DPS where I'm swinging behind the back lines, not that just stand back and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot. That's it's still fun, but I enjoy kind of charging in there, pop pop pop, and then swinging out. Do enjoy that a lot. And here we have some Thor footage. Now, Thor is not even, I wouldn't say my first, second, or even third Vanguard I'd normally pick. I do play Venom a lot. I probably play Magneto a little more than Venom. And then I've started to learn Captain America, and him being a drop tank I really enjoy that play style. Really getting in there. A lot of momentum with him. Now with Thor, I do like helping out a Storm if she's on the team. I'll choose Thor, of course, a Hela and a Loki, so I can get that bit of extra health and that extra res if we have a good Hela. But learning Thor's pattern, I think, is key. I think it'd be a lot funner if you know what to drop, when to drop it. Now, I gotta remember, instead of just chasing someone down and bonk, 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 to drop a hammer throw or dash, or know that his Thor Force, for some reason I think that's got a huge cooldown or this massive investment you have to do. But I've noticed that Thor Force regenerates pretty quickly, and his awakened state can continually pop off. Tried to charge that wall there, and the wall won. This is a pretty good match. Didn't have a lot of difficulty there, and I wouldn't say Thor's great for beginners, but once you learn him, he's gotten a lot funner for me. On to the next match here. Another thing is his ult. Learning his ult. I talked about it in a video before, where I thought there's a little more control once you drop, I thought you didn't drop straight down. I thought you dropped left, right, forward, whichever way you were facing. Kind of like aiming at Magneto or most other characters. However, you gotta learn to move while you're charging it. But I do drop one here in a little bit where I get somebody. I was trying to get 2 people, but it's coming up here in a second. If you watch, here we go. Kind of have them backed into their spawn. I was trying to get this Mantis and this Invisible Woman, or was that a Cloak and Dagger? I try to get them both. I only get one, and then the match ends. Back to Venom. Now, I feel like I play Venom in this map a lot. I guess it kind of fits being part of the Spider-Verse and all. And here I have far too long of an altercation with Doctor Strange. I know he has a large health pool, but I feel like I do miss a lot with his tendrils. As you see here, but that's me getting used to the sensitivity changes, and it just helps to go in and go ahead and bonk. And another thing I've noticed is there's a lot of footage here that really shows that I should go in and try dropping that easy swing off. I do get a nice little headshot on Rocket there. That felt pretty good. Having good healers with Venom feels like an entirely different match style. A lot of matches I go into with people who aren't used to healing or aren't kind of carrying their weight healing wise. No offense to them. I'm not a healer myself. I understand. I feel like I'm going further back just to collect health drops rather than being able to kind of swing back to my team and let them take care of it. Some rare Moon Knight footage. I am so hit and miss with Moon Knight. And literally. I have a pretty good ult here. But I would really like to... I would like to learn Moon Knight, but also I feel like a lot of people play Moon Knight. I would say he's meta. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But the whole Ankh thing, I don't want to call it cheese because it's how you play his character. But it feels so much easier just to aim at an Ankh than some Mantis or Nova that's moving 300 miles an hour around the map. Now, I do get a couple good kills there. I missed some footage, and I hate that. Some really good Moon Knight footage. And here we have some more Rocket footage. If I'm a strategist, it's usually Rocket. Now, I don't prefer to be a strategist. I'm not a great healer. In fact, I've heard that Rocket isn't a great healer. But I enjoy the team up he has with Punisher and Bucky. And that's usually when I'll use them. And I do kind of enjoy riding around on Groot and being lazy and shooting from there. But I do end up being a heal bot a lot. And I do a decent amount of healing with them. But who is your favorite strategist? I have tried a little bit of Adam Warlock. I've heard about the cooldowns with him, and it seems to be true. I never want to be right out of healing. I did a match with Mantis to see how she was. She seemed decent. I've yet to use Invisible Girl, because everyone's using Invisible Girl. And that's the same reason I don't really jump on Moon Knight a lot. I try to stay away from the meta, which sounds counterintuitive. There's just something in me that keeps me from wanting to play the characters that everybody else wants to play. But I will do it every once in a while. I'll eventually try Invisible Girl out. My daughter loves Invisible Girl. She plays her a lot. That's who she mains. I guess maybe that's another reason I don't use her. And we will be playing together here soon. I'd like to get some footage of that as well. Also, back to the footage. Once again, you'll see me riding Groot almost the whole time. It feels a little mindless to me. I can focus more on healing, shooting, seeing what I need to drop if I've got some tree walking around for me. I almost look scared here. I dash away. Where's my Groot at? Speaking of meta, going back to that as well, and some things I've seen online. But another reason I'm making these videos, beyond than always wanting to make gaming footage, kind of learning that field, is I see a lot from creators online, and a lot of them are really good, and you see a lot of the same information. However, I do enjoy hearing from people who aren't doing this for a living, people in the comments, because you'll get the same information from your constant streamer, your constant video poster, people who do this every day. But I think you get some of the better ideas from people who just do it for fun. Something new will pop up. New ideas are proliferated. New techniques, new metas are made that way. And I really like the idea of having a community that has unique ideas about the game rather than play the same 6 characters. Here's the meta. Speaking of meta, here's Moon Knight again. Here's me being an absolute hypocrite. And there's a couple of win fail parts in these clips. Like I said, I'm really hit or miss with them. I think I had double or triple there, grabbing that point. But there's a very funny moment. In fact, 2 of them coming up. I did dodge. I heard that ult pop off, the Namor ult, and was able to ground grappling hook and knock me up on this ledge here, and was able to knock that Squirrel Girl. That's the video, guys. I appreciate it. Once again, like, comment, subscribe, but most importantly, comment. Give me your opinions. Give me your ideas. Maybe we can spread it. That'd be great. Thanks, guys. I'm out.